Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. My name is Mercy and this is the Funny Pajamas YouTube channel. So I'm going to do the standard YouTube stuff before I move any further ahead, and I'm going to please ask you guys, please smash that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Become a subscriber to my channel if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you're notified every time I post something new. So I did a similar video to this sometime back. I will leave a link to that video up in the card somewhere, and I will also leave a link in the description box down below. But as I have mentioned in that video, this idea comes purely from another manga tuber named Daniel Peppers. I will make a point to leave a link to his YouTube channel also in the description, so please check him out. So this is basically like a spinning wheel where I've got a whole list of manga, that all for which volume 1s, a whole list of manga that I've got on the spinning wheel, and I'll spin the wheel and the pointer will probably land on one series, for which I will then go ahead and purchase volume 1. Once I have acquired volume 1, I will be reading that series and I will give you a quick review, my thoughts on volume 1, what I think about it, and also whether or not I will continue to collect that series moving on further ahead or not. So without further ado, let's get down to that. Now I want to tell you guys straight off, the list of manga series on this spinning wheel is the very same that was on my previous video, except the Sedora, which was the series that I did read in the previous video. This got the same list, all series that I basically, most of which I don't have volume 1s of. Currently speaking, I think I don't have volume 1s of all of them. But without further ado, let's go. Alright guys, so here I have my spinning wheel. I have on this 10 items. These 10 items are all for volume 1s of these series. First we have Attack on Titan, Sakamoto Days, Frieren Beyond Journey's End, Heroic Legend of Arslan, Mao, To Your Eternity, Battle Angel Alita, Alice in Borderland, Orient, and Soul Eater. So these are 10 series, all for volume 1s. I'll spin this wheel and then we'll find out which volume 1 I'll be reading. Alright folks, so it's landed on Orient volume 1. So I will be checking out Orient volume 1. I will be reading it and I will be giving you guys my thoughts and my views on that particular volume. So let's transition to the next scene, which is not going to be immediately. I have to get the volume in first. So let's transition to that one. Alrighty, so the manga gods have spoken, and the series that I had to read would be Orient volume 1. So I have placed an order and I have received the order. So I will do a quick unboxing for the series. Okay, so I have my copy of Orient volume 1. This is by the creator of Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic. I have not seen the anime for Magi or Magi or Maggie. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say Magi. So Magi or Maggie, I don't know. Anyway, this is by the same mangaka. To be honest, I have heard mixed things about Orient, but I gotta say the art style does seem pretty interesting. So I am going to get down to it, read this volume. I will also let you know whether I plan to continue collecting this series, or whether I'm going to keep it on hold for some time. So check back in for that, which will be in the next clip. Okay, so I have gone through the first volume of Orient by Shinobu Otaka, it was an interesting read, to say the least. I'll give you my idea and thoughts on this first volume based on this first volume alone. Now straight off the bat, I want to tell you, I have never consumed any of this mangaka's previous works. I believe they are the creator of Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic. I have not read that manga, nor have I watched the anime. I do believe there is an anime out for this series. So yeah. Now straight off, I'll give props where props are due. The artwork in this is is amazing. The covers are gorgeous. This particular cover is really, really gorgeous. And the art in the action sequences, it's the action sequences where the art truly shines in this series. So let me give you a quick brief synopsis of this first volume. So in this world, we've got samurai who have in the past taken down the demon lords, but in this world, the civilization has evolved to such a extent that all the generations for quite some time have been taught that there are gods outside the walls, and these gods protect them, and they are benevolent, and they give them everything. They provide the humans, the people, everything that they need, and they take care of them. So they are basically portrayed as very benevolent beings. But the truth is, outside the walls, these gods are actually fake gods. So basically, they are actually demons that basically are enslaving this population. They are forcing the people to mine for substances that for metals and precious materials that they can consume, and they just kill people. They consume people. So it's basically, the truth is a lot different from what the younger generations, the people, are being told to believe. So that's the world they are living in, and the only people to stand up to these demons are samurai. So these samurai, but because they stand up to these demons who are being portrayed to the public as benevolent beings, as gods as such, the samurai are looked down upon. They are outcasts. Being considered to be from a samurai family is like a big shame. You are an outcast. You are basically the pariah of the entire village and stuff. So we begin with Musashi and his young friend, Kojiro. Okay, so we begin with Musashi, who's our main character, and his friend Kojiro. Kojiro happens to be from a samurai family, and Musashi befriends Kojiro, and both of them early on, when they are very young, make a pact to start their own band of samurai and to stop the demons and to expose the demons for what they are and destroy them. So Kojiro, being from a samurai family, knows the truth about the demons. Since Musashi is his friend, he also knows, but nobody believes them, and it's like a taboo to even speak badly about the demons. It's a very oppressive place where it's sort of like indoctrinated in them at a young age that the demons or the gods are very benevolent. They care for the people. So anyone who talks against it is punished, severely punished, or stuff like that. So that's the reason these two boys grow up knowing the truth. And though they grow up, Musashi ends up being trained as a miner. Kojiro just lays around in the house. He becomes really cynical. Musashi, though he's a miner, he he doesn't openly state that what he thinks about the demons, what he knows to be the truth about the demons. Openly state that he's opposing them, that he wants to destroy them. Instead, he goes with the flow sort of, and Kojiro sort of doesn't like that, but behind his back, Musashi is actually still practicing all the sword techniques he learns. So Musashi is an ace with the pickaxe, and this is not just a normal pickaxe. It's this huge scythe sort of thing that's kind of like, I don't know, it's like a pickaxe on steroids. It's like a huge scythe sort of thing. So he's really good at that. But meanwhile, Kojiro is looked down upon because of his samurai heritage, and Kojiro, because of all the way he's treated, he becomes really cynical. He becomes he's lost his faith in Musashi. He thinks Musashi has given up on his dream. Now the thing is, once these miners, they're in an academy where they're learning how to be good miners and stuff, so that they can mine the ore that is given to feed the gods who are actually the demons. So once they graduate, they go out of the village where they will be mining to serve the gods. So what they are being projected as is it's a very noteworthy job. It's one that you should take pride in. But the fact is that that the people who go out as miners are being treated as slaves. They are overworked. If they cannot carry out their work, they are killed. Even for the smallest reasons, the demons kill them. So that's the truth of what lies behind the walls of the village. So Musashi, when he goes out with his graduating class, they come to realize the truth about it, and he of course takes a stand, and he's like, I'm going to rid this town of these demons. I'm going to show the people the true face of these demons, and I'm going to open their eyes. So basically that's what it is. But of course the odds are stacked against him. When he's graduating, Kojiro's kind of got a thing. He gets angry with him, and they sort of leave off on bad terms. But at the end, Kojiro decides, okay, I'm going to help him. So let me see if I can find the panel here. Okay, so Kojiro basically, he comes in on what is this huge motorcycle, and he comes in and he decides to help Musashi. So Musashi at this point is engaged in the battle. Now, like I said, the battle sequences are just awesome in this series. The art really shines in the battle sequences. Like these double page spreads are just awesome. So they engage in a fight, and basically they have to beat this demon, who is the first boss that they come against. And in the midst of their fight, their asses are basically saved by a wandering band of samurai. So that's where the makes their appearance. That's these guys. So they come and they are like, we will take you down. And basically it's that basic fight, but the first fight that these two people, that Musashi and Kojiro face against the demon lords. So that's how it is. And then the band of samurai comes in, and that's the first introduction to other bands of samurai that we see, that there are bands, that traveling bands of samurai that are out there beating the demon lords. So I'm guessing further on Musashi and Kojiro join this group. So that's the basics synopsis of the first volume. Now I'll tell you straight off, this I have heard there are mixed things about this series, and I can understand where they are coming from. Personally, I am a big shonen stan. I love my shonen manga as much as any shonen stan. This series was just not it for me. I'll tell you right now, straight off, the action was amazing, but it just did not do it for me. The series did not have enough for me. Now normally I give 3 volumes to decide whether or not I'm going to get into a series, but I have heard from other people that it's best to give the series maybe 5 volumes, after which it picks up. But I'm like, if you cannot hook me in at least the first 3 volumes, this is not going to be a series for me. So I'm not going to be picking up the series. Now I am going to give the anime a go. I have decided to maybe give the anime a go, and if the anime keeps me hooked sufficiently, I might return to to this manga. But personally right now I'm running out of shelf space, so I cannot. It was subpar for me. It did not do enough to keep me hooked. The battle sequences were really good. The art in the battle sequences was good, but overall I didn't find an attachment to the Musashi character, nor did I like his compatriot Kojiro. I didn't like either of them enough. I mean, they were just meh. They were not. I mean, they didn't. I didn't like them as much. I didn't feel any attachment to them in any way. I wasn't invested in their story, their backstory, or their journey moving on ahead. It just did not do it for me. So personally, that I am going to be collecting as of now. Maybe if the anime does a job of convincing me, I may get into the series later on, but right now my priorities, this has no place in my priorities right now, so I am not going to be collecting this. But hey, maybe it is your kind of thing. Maybe I should give it a few more volumes, maybe 2 more, but generally if it doesn't hook me by 3 volumes, I am not going to pursue the series. So I don't know. Personally, I don't think I'm going to be collecting it. Like I said, the covers are gorgeous, the art and the battle sequences are good, but the characters are bland. They just do not keep me hooked enough. I have no investment in their story, their journey, their ambitions. It just does not do it for me. So Orient was a letdown, so I'm not going to be collecting this. But hey, that's just me. You're welcome to try and persuade me otherwise, because hearing from you would personally maybe sway me. So yeah, it is a bit of a letdown, but at least I got a chance to check it out, and now I know basically what it is, the story is about. So yeah, a bit of a letdown Orient, but I personally will not be connecting it. Let me know in the comment section if maybe you are of a different mind. Do you think that, hey Mercy, give it a go, you're gonna enjoy it further on? Try and convince me. Or maybe you side in the same side as me, I don't know. But that's about it for this. This was a video idea that I got from Daniel Peppers. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I will leave a link to his channel also down in the description because I cannot take credit for it. So yeah, for right now, I have got my social media handles up right now, so you can hit me up on my social media on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I will leave links to them also in the description down below. And if all that is not your jazz and you want to hit me up on email, my email is also currently up on the screen. It's simply mercy@funny-pajamas.com, pajamas with a Y, and I can't wait to hear from you guys. But with that, I'm going to end it right now. That's all I have for you right now. I'm going to sign out. This is Mercy signing out. Bye. Have a good one, everyone.